Jack. I can see the reflection of the cards in your head, man. All right, Al. I'll see your lunch duty, and I will raise you yard patrol.
Too rich for my blood.
Drop 'em, punk.
Josie and the Pussycats. 4 beautiful ladies.
Not so fast, Freno. Royal flush.
Wait a minute, if he's got 4 queens, where'd you get that 5th queen from?
You're a science teacher. Did you ever hear of cloning?
Code blonde! Code blonde! Right, people, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. So I guess what I'm saying is, the important thing is not to know what we teach, but to teach what we know.
Right.
Excuse me.
Dr. Emerson, I didn't see you standing there. What brings you to our little educational summit?
Well, Mr. Freno, you have a good rapport with the students, and they seem to trust you, so I have a request.
I am not leading the field trip to the sewage plant.
Actually, I was going to ask you to teach our human sexuality seminar.
Same thing.
You know what? I think it's time we moved out of the dark ages, and I'm just the man to lead us to the light.
Well, I must say I was impressed to find you were certified to teach sex ed.
You know what they say? Those that can't do, teach.
And those that can't teach, teach shop.
Hey, I never knew you took a sex ed course.
Well, I didn't plan on it. I just showed up so many times, they finally made me enroll. You know what, Dr. Emerson? This is real important stuff, so I'm gonna teach the kids everything I know about sexuality.
That ought to take about 5 minutes. What are you gonna do after that?
Well, could talk about your love life, but I think they'd want to hear about couples.
I'll just leave you gentlemen to your intellectual discourse.
She said discourse.
Oh, and Beavis and Butthead, next time you have a poker game, deal me in.
I'm Butthead. And we got 10 minutes before class.
Hey, Blondie, you sure you want to play with the big boys?
Oh, I hope you big, strong men will take it easy on little old me. 7-card stud, high, low, 3 raise limits. Crazy.
I'll see you later.
All right.
So, you and Trey, huh?
Yeah, we've been getting real close lately.
Ooh, how close is close?
None of your business close.
That's closer than I thought.
Look, Del Bono, it's not what you're thinking.
What do you think I'm thinking?
What are you always thinking?
That's true. Come on, tell me what's up.
All right, well, it's just that I've been feeling a little pressured lately.
Oh, what, is he sweating you or something?
No, it's nothing like that. See, me and Trey been going out for a while now, right? And I think we're at that point. And I don't know, it just feels like everybody else is doing it, so I should be doing it too.
Do you like the guy?
A lot.
See, that's too bad. It's so much easier when you're just using him.
Del Bono, you've been around the block.
Don't believe everything you hear, Tasha. People exaggerate, especially me.
All right, so what would you do?
My philosophy is I never do anything I don't want to do.
See, that's the problem. I don't know what I want to do.
Hey,
What's up, ladies?
Nothing.
It's personal.
You know, sometimes it's good to discuss your problems before they manifest themselves in dysfunctional behaviors.
Sometimes it's good to shut up. Hey, man, why don't you ever call him out?
I have this strange medical condition. I break out in bruises when I'm beaten.
You know, Miles, you gotta start standing up for yourself, man. I mean, how do you expect to get any respect around here if you always let people push you around?
Yeah, you're right. It's time to take a stand.
Come on, guys, into class.
Hey, stuff it in your ear, honky.
What? Not now, stupid. Oh.
That was odd on so many levels.
And there it is, right between the pancreas and the spleen.
Kind of takes the romance out of it, but thanks.
Yeah, it should be a sexy little something with skin on. Hey, good luck tomorrow, right?
Mr. Cosby? Ah, Mr. Freno. Preparing for your human sexuality class?
Yeah, these are my Joni and Chachi dolls.
Ooh, anatomically correct visual aids are not in the guidelines.
Guidelines?
Here, they just arrived this morning. It seems the school district is more uptight than my old Aunt Nellie. Even the Amish used to tell her to loosen up.
Wait. I can't say that?
Nope.
I can't say that?
Nope.
I'm glad I don't have to say that.
Those are the rules.
Well, so my hands are completely tied.
You definitely can't say that. I agree, this is not the most open and honest way to teach the subject. So if you don't want to do it, tell me now.
No, I can handle this. I'll stay within the guidelines.
I hope so. Because if you don't, both are, you know what's on the line.
It's just us. Why don't you go ahead and say it?
Okay. Tushies.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Tasha, thanks for the notes.
Were they helpful?
I don't know, I just copied them. I didn't read them. So, what did you decide with Trey?
Well, we're going out tonight. He wants to know where I stand.
Okay, well, if you just stand, then there's nothing to decide.
Man, you know, this is gonna be so cool. I thought the only way I'd get a chance to talk about sex was to pay $3 a minute.
Why you here, String Bean? This class is on human sexuality?
Wow, 5 syllables, all right. Did Barney teach you a new word today?
You laughing?
No?
You should be. That was pretty funny. You showed me something there, Stretch. I've been waiting all year for you to come back at me. You know, it's hard being witty all by myself.
Yeah, well, you've proven that.
Don't push it.
All right. As you guys know, today's class is on human sexuality.
Yeah!
Yeah! All right! Yeah! Unfortunately, we're going to be restricted by a few guidelines.
Wait a minute. We're still gonna talk about sex, right? I mean, because that's why we all got here early.
Look, just because there's a few boundaries doesn't mean we can't discuss this in a mature adult fashion with a little help from our district-approved friends, Bonnie and Billy Bunny. Okay, this is Billy Bunny, right? And he's a really smart bunny, and he knows that he can't just share his carrot with anyone. And because he lives in the rainforest, he knows he can never go into the rabbit hutch without his raincoat. You understand?
Mr. Freno, I have a dirty mind and I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, I thought this was supposed to be a real discussion.
Hey, I'm sure Billy and Bonnie can answer any questions you guys might have.
Well, I have a few. You know, just off the top of my head.
Okay. These are good questions, Miles. Good drawings, too. Hey, is that you?
No, it's a friend.
Come on, Mr. Freno. There's some serious stuff going down here that we want to talk about.
Like what?
Well, I heard you can get a sexually transmitted disease from kissing.
Okay, hold on. All right, how can I say this?
Don't you know the answer?
Look, I know the answer. I have to say it in a certain way.
Just say it in English.
Mr. Freno, I saw an ad in a magazine for a machine.
No, hey, whoa!
What if somebody's feeling pressure to have sex and they don't know what to do?
Good question. Now, I'm sure that if Billy loved Bonnie...
Please, no more bunnies, all right?
You know, Mr. Freno, we thought we could talk to you about this. This whole thing is so stupid.
Okay, now, hold up, hold on. Sit down. All right. I promise you guys you could ask me anything, and I'm gonna give you some straight answers.
Right.
This is a completely open forum. We have nothing to hide. Let's get started. I know it sounds gross, but in some countries, it's actually considered an honor. All right, we're out of time. I hope we answered any questions you guys have.
Yeah, you sure did, Mr. Freno. Or should I call you Dr. Love?
Hey, you guys, look, I bent the rules a little bit here, but I did it for a good reason, okay? A lot of this stuff is strictly off the record.
How much of it?
Pretty much everything I said after the bunnies went back in the hutch. All right, don't let me down, all right?
Thanks, Mr. Freno. You know, now I'll know what you're talking about in that chat room.
I gotta thank you for keeping it real, Mr. Freno. You really cleared up a lot of things for me.
I'm glad I could help. You know, when I was your age, I had to learn things the hard way. Watching my hamsters. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Novacek, you must be ready to die.
Well, I've been on standby since 4th grade.
Yeah? Well, the wait is over. You got a problem with my boy? Hey, sorry, man. Are you scheduled to beat him up first? Nah, but I could work you into my busy schedule. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know. We cool?
Yeah, for now. For now.
Way to go, killer.
Thanks.
I hope you straighten Miles out, because that boy is really confused.
You got that upside down.
Oh, well, now I'm really confused.
And now you see why I couldn't stick to those guidelines?
Yeah, but even so, you can get fired for this. You told Emerson you do it by the book.
Man, the book was ridiculous, man. It was like going to a hip-hop party with a Garth Brooks CD.
That was one New Year's Eve you'll never forget.
Hey, what's up, Dr. Love? Hey.
Dr. Love is in the house.
You guys, remember?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Doc.
Yo, Dr. Love.
What does that mean?
It's just the student's way of saying they liked my lesson.
Dr. Love, huh?
Kind of like Dr. Ruth. Yeah, except she's short and German and you're not. I'm just happy the lesson was a success.
It was huge.
You didn't find those guidelines too restrictive?
Nah, not at all.
Good. So, how about an educational conference tonight after school hours?
You know what? That's really unfair. We teach hard all day.
Talking about a poker game.
Oh, yeah, I'm in on that.
Me too.
Excellent. I'll deal with you guys later.
Hey, Miles. You doing a Calvin Klein photo shoot? Where's your shirt, man?
It's in my locker. It's pretty bad, huh?
Worse than that.
Hey, thanks, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, what you think you're doing? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know it was you.
Yeah, you're forgetting who my amigo is. Hey, Marco, tell this fool what we do to player haters.
We? You cut in front of him, you deal with it.
Whoa, Marco, my man. Thought you had my back.
Not when you're looking for trouble. I use my rep to stay out of fights, not get into them.
Oh, boy.
So, where's your boy, Marco? Oh.
It's $1 to you, Crosby. You in?
Yeah, man.
Okay, what about Phil?
Phil's out.
You still got Annie.
No, Phil's out cold.
Here, I'll ante for him. Anybody beat Three Kings? How about Phil?
Full house.
Split the pot? All right.
Mr. Freno, I need to know exactly what you said in your human sexuality class.
Well, nothing. I just simply gave a mature lecture on how bunnies can get boo-boos from unprotected carrots.
I hope that's all you said because I just got a very disturbing phone call from Tasha's parents.
Well, what happened?
They're afraid she's off having sex.
Oh, that's terrible. Whose deal?
Having sex? What are you talking about?
Tasha's parents found her notes from your class.
She took notes.
That's not a problem, is it?
Look, I was on the spot, okay? The kids needed some straight answers, and I gave them to them.
You didn't stick to the guidelines? Look, Tasha snuck out this afternoon to see her boyfriend. Her parents seem to feel that you told her it was okay to have sex.
Dr. Emerson, if that's what she got from our little talk, then we've got some more talking to do.
Well, you better do it fast.
Okay. All right, look, the kids like to hang out at Riverside Park, right? That's the big makeout spot, so maybe they're there.
Hold on, Dr. Love. I'm going with you. Okay, we have to be very discreet. Now, which one is Trey's car?
Hey, I think that's it over there.
Rent a movie, freak. Mr. Freno, is that you? Are you spying on us?
No, I'm just making out like you guys.
Yeah. Just keep it down, man. I'm trying to handle my business up in here.
Okay. Business man. Speaking of business, could you please get off me?
I can't. My earring's stuck.
This is my favorite sweater, Dr. Emerson.
Well, this is my favorite earlobe.
Mr. Freno? Dr. Emerson?
No, we're not together. Oh.
Hey, no need to explain. Just be careful.
We're here looking for you.
Why?
Tasha.
It's my parents.
Tasha, why did you sneak out like that?
Daddy, I tried to tell you guys I needed to see Trey, and you wouldn't listen.
We found the notes you took in that lunkhead Freno's class.
Hey, I was looking for an opportunity to introduce myself.
You're Freno? What are you doing up here? Making out with your girlfriend?
Oh, no, look, I'm the principal. He's the teacher.
I do not want to hear about your kinky games.
No. See, you got it all wrong. We were only making out because the kids were watching. And... No, she ripped my sweater, and this is not a nipple ring.
What kind of message are you sending these kids?
What kind of message do you think I got?
The wrong message.
You know what? Mr. Freno is responsible for what happened today.
Oh. Just what we thought.
Not that it's anybody's business, but what happened was nothing happened.
Tasha and I discussed it and decided we're going to take things slow.
Well, honey, we're glad to hear that.
So are we.
You know, being able to talk about it in Mr. Freno's class made me realize that a lot of kids are going through the same thing that we are. And it's okay to wait.
Trey!
Yes, ma'am.
Will you see that Tasha gets home?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Good. Because we'll be following you.
Hey, thanks for coming by. Maybe we can have dinner sometime, a little double date. Maybe not.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Freno. And, you two kids get home early.
I know, I should have stuck to the guidelines.
Yes, you should have. But I understand why you did it.
You do?
It's time for a change, Mr. Freno. How would you like to write up a new sex education curriculum to submit to the district?
You know, I can do that. Maybe Miles can illustrate it.
I don't even want to know what that means. Can you believe the kids thought that you and I...
Yeah, It's crazy.
Beautiful night, though.
Yeah. Be ashamed to waste it. We might as well kick back and enjoy it.
Are you ready for the ultimate Halloween party? All across the country, fans are getting ready for Buffy's Halloween Bash.
I figured it'd be a big old vamp scarapalooza.
From Boston to Chicago, Cleveland to New York, Denver to L.A., the scare is everywhere.
So can I go?
Go.
The ultimate show for the ultimate holiday. Buffy, the Halloween episode. Monday at 9, 8 Central. Don't be left in the dark.
This is just neat.